Adrienne Maloof is a member of the prominent Maloof family. She grew up here in Los Angeles, and her descent is Lebanese. Her father was a very successful businessman, and she has carried on the family legacy. Her good looks, shrewd business mind, and natural charisma made her a standout cast member on Bravo's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's a serial entrepreneur, TV personality, and fashion designer. Please welcome Adrienne Maloof.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, how are you?
Very good.
I have to say you look extraordinarily good today.
And my little Gucci.
I love it. Your little Gucci. Okay, let's talk about looks. Okay, what's your daily regimen?
Well, first of all, I'll tell you what I do at night. I do not wear makeup to bed. That's
You
a big
pickle
no-no.
yourself.
Yes, a big no-no for your skin. A lot of women do. They're just like, I'm too tired. I don't want to take it off. That's a no-no. So I make sure at night before I go to bed, I do my skincare regime, take my makeup up, and in the morning, the same thing. I have a skincare regime and I follow it.
Okay. So you have 3 sons. Which one's your favorite?
Shame on you.
Oh, come on. Everyone has a favorite.
I love all my kids the same. I
Yeah,
can't
that's what
answer
they all
that.
say,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just go straight into the Real Housewives. So how did that come about?
So I was approached through my husband at the time, Dr. Paul Nassif. He had a PR person, and she said they're casting, and
He
I
had
think
a
you
PR
would
person.
be. I'm sorry.
Paul did?
Yeah, she worked kind of
Why
for
did he
both
need
of
a
us.
PR person at the time? He wasn't like famous at the time. I mean, he's a plastic
He did
surgeon, but he wasn't.
Doctor 90210.
Oh, I thought
we
he
were on that
became
together.
well known after Housewives. I didn't know.
Of course he did. Yeah, Housewives made him famous.
But you just said he was on 90210 on Doctor.
But he wasn't really, just a few episodes. It wasn't really.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like this.
So he should be thanking you. Okay.
Yes, he should be thanking me. Yes, profusely.
Yes, every day.
Financially and otherwise.
Right.
Anyway. But so they approached me and I was extremely hesitant. Very hesitant. But Paul was, come on, it'll be fun, something you've never done before.
Was he doing this for you or for him? Like, why did he want?
Well, of course, he was doing it also for himself. Yeah,
with
being a
the
plastic surgeon.
Oh, well, you know what? Granted, I don't blame him. It makes
I don't
sense.
blame him. Yeah, he's promoting himself. Of course,
Makes sense.
But
He's a salesman.
And honestly, I thought it again. Same thing. Promoting my businesses. I saw it for what it is. I'm a businesswoman, so
Right.
I see the platform.
Right. If you milk it the right way.
But you have it. Yes, you have to use it before it uses you. That whole thing. But it's a great platform. You can't beat it.
That's a good line. Uses it before it uses you. Explain that.
Well, just I think you need to know when your time period is up. Like you got to know. All right, I want to. This is a good amount of time to be on the show. I think it's time
Got it.
to move on.
Okay, so
know
going
your
back-
exit period.
Okay, so you a PR person for Paul sets up a meeting with the casting director, or the casting
Yes.
director reached out to her. Most likely.
I believe so.
Okay.
I don't know how that.
So you take a meeting.
Take a meeting with the
With-
producers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
Magical Elves, or who is it?
Evolution.
Evolution.
Yeah, they
Okay.
do a phenomenal job.
Of course.
And so, of course, I was very hesitant, extremely hesitant. And then, over time, more meetings with them. And then I signed on. I was one of the last. Camille and I were the 2 last to
Did
sign
you
on.
know the other people?
I knew Lisa. She was my neighbor across the street.
You were like friends, or you were just like socially like hi, waving out the car
we
window?
were friends. I mean, not
Not
hanging out
BFF,
all the
but you
time,
knew
but
each
she was
other.
my neighbor. I had gone to her restaurants.
Okay.
So that kind of thing.
So just her?
I knew Lisa. I knew Camille. And I'm trying to think who else. I didn't really know Kim and Kyle.
Oh,
I
you
knew of
Camille,
them, but I
duh,
didn't really
because
know
she used
them
to live
that
with
well.
Kelsey up in Beverly Park.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm trying to think. Oh, and Taylor I brought on.
Okay.
Because her kids went to school with my kids. And so
Okay.
we met. And I actually pitched her to the network.
Whatever happened to her? Taylor.
She's doing well. I think she's speaking around the country on domestic violence.
Okay.
So she's come out of it. It was a horrific thing, but she's managed to turn something so horrible and make a positive out of it. So
Okay, so now you start filming.
we start filming. Mm-hmm.
We're
Season
liking it. We're
one, it
nervous.
was fantastic.
We're loving
We
it.
were a hit. In fact, I think people always say there's nothing like the first 3 seasons
I
of
wonder
Housewives
why.
because, well, I don't. I think it was just the chemistry of the 6 women. Yeah, we all were very diversified, but yet we were in there working. We weren't just doing lunch. We were working, making a difference, having fun, but having real drama. I mean, when I say real drama, you couldn't get much deeper than what we went through.
Give me some great stories. Because keep in mind, my husband's a Housewives fan, and I never watched
He's
it
the
until
best.
recently.
I love your husband.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we had our ups and downs. There was, I don't know. Did you watch any of the
I did, but it
first
was so long
seasons?
ago, and I'm not a diehard Housewives. I know what I need to know, but give me the skinny. Talk to me like I'm an idiot, which I am, by the way. Go on.
Well, we had, Camille got a divorce on
I
the
remember
show,
that.
so that was very intense.
That I do remember. That was a big deal.
Taylor, went through,
The domestic violence thing. I remember that.
and her husband committed suicide,
I remember
which
that.
was a horrible for all of us to go through. Very difficult time, but very real.
Right.
And then, of course, I ultimately got a divorce on the show as well. So we all had our tragedy, but it was something that I guess the audience could relate to. It was so real because it was so intense, but they also pulled for us because they felt like we stuck together.
So why did you start filming the show if you were going to get divorced? You just didn't know you would, or you just kind of put it on the back
Listen,
burner?
I feel like, I think he and I were having issues and the show just magnified them.
Really?
But in a way, I feel that the show did us a favor.
Sure.
Because we got through it quicker or sooner than later, because eventually it would have happened. So,
But why would
we're
the
good
show
friends now.
magnify it? Like, what do you?
You have to go through it. It's kind of hard to explain, but when you're filming and you're having a bad day and the cameras are rolling, it's really difficult sometimes to just put things aside. It's just added pressure. The world sees you. You can't really. The camera catches everything. You can't lie to the camera, as you all know. It really picks up what your personality's like, what you're all about. So regardless how much you try, it will pick up what your personality is really like or what your relationship's really like.
Did the other cast members know you were going to get a divorce, or was it a total surprise to everyone?
I think it was shocking to a lot of people, but I don't know if it ultimately was that surprising.
And how did it come out? Like, did you guys just say, "Hey, we're getting divorced," or did it like hit a TMZ, or was it?
Oh no, it hit everywhere. Yeah.
When you told people,
because
or that
we were a likable couple. People liked us together, but bickered and all that stuff. But that stuff can get old, and it can really play on a relationship. So,
no, but did it hit? Like, did you guys know that you? How did it come out to? How did it get released?
Well, it was played on the show as well. The divorce.
Oh, okay. So that started.
Yeah, that was tough. That was very difficult for me. That was
Why'd you
a
cover it?
really difficult time for me.
So why did you even address it, or why'd you cover it?
Well, it's your
I guess
life.
you have to.
I guess kind of have to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So that was difficult. But I think with all that said and all the issues that we all went through the first 3 seasons, people still loved us, the chemistry. We each had our own unique personalities and brought something fun, yet very real to television.
So every season, there's people always fighting with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Did you fight with anyone for season 1? Did you fight with anyone on season 1?
I think I look back and overall you had your issues, but did I fight with anyone? No, not too much.
Are
No.
you friendly with all the...
I'm more of a peacekeeper.
Got it. Just not bad. Are you close? Are you really close with any of the housewives still?
I see them at events. Am I close to them?
Not as a whole. I mean, like any
I think
particular...
we all go our certain ways after we're done.
Got it.
And we are so involved. I'm so involved in my charity work and my work
We'll talk about that in a
and my
second.
children. So it's like what's left really.
Okay, so then you have season 2. What's going on in season 2? No more divorce. So now we're on to what's the next? What's going on in season 2?
Well, it's season 2. I was still married. The divorce didn't happen until season 3.
Oh, okay.
I was just talking in general. Season 2 was very traumatic, extremely traumatic for all of us.
Why?
But we managed to get through it. It was suicide.
You're talking about
that was tough. Very, 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 very tough, but very real. And I think,
How did you find out about that?
Lisa called me and told me.
And she found out.
I don't know how she found out. So
then now we have season 3.
That season 3 was tough. That was when, towards the end, kind of going through divorce, that was played out.
Okay, and then you decide. So what's the?
I think at that point that was enough. I think for me, that was where I just had to focus on my children. Now I'm a single mom. I've got a business to run. I really needed to figure out what I'm going to do. So that was that.
Did they ask?
When I tell you that when you have an expiration date, that for me was it.
I'm assuming they wanted you to come back.
I don't know.
Well, if you were on the show, I'm assuming.
I don't know.
They would was probably it an amicable divorce, or was it I'm separate? Was it an amicable divorce?
No, it was a tough. No. Is there such a thing as that? I
No.
think every divorce.
I mean, some people.
I think now, when we look back, we're good. We're very good friends. We have to parent our kids.
No, you and the network.
Oh, I thought you meant my divorce. Yeah,
No.
yeah, things are fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I've gone back and done appearances, and I like it like that.
Do you still make appearances?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Watch season 10
right now. The current
coming
season?
up.
What are you doing?
I can't tell you
I
that.
tried
You
to
gotta
trick you.
watch.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Can't spoil it. It's going to be a phenomenal season, though. Phenomenal.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They say that every year, and it always is.
Oh, no.
It's a doozy.
Just watch. Yeah. You gotta watch.
Why don't you do come back kind of didn't Camille kind of comes back sometimes, doesn't she?
That's what I do.
Okay. So you make multiple little.
But it's not as a housewife cast. It's a friends of a housewife or appearances. It's different.
If they asked you to come back permanently, would you ever do it?
I just think at this point it would be, I don't know. Can't say never, but I think things have moved on and we've all kind of, I think.
Okay, so you're getting divorced.
I can't say never. Who knows?
So you're getting divorced. How long did it take for you guys to become civil or friends again?
Took a while, but I'll tell you what helped us is we had to go into co-parenting. And then, you have to think about what are your battles? What are you willing to really fight for? And then you move on. And you've got to move on for the sake of your children. You just have to. Because the only people that really gain any value from this are the lawyers. And they can run that bill up quite quickly.
So what was the breaking point where you said, I can't, I'm done?
That we've settled.
No.
Yeah.
When you decided, let's divorce.
I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
That's just, everyone has the reasons for getting to that boiling point, and it's many reasons, and we don't have enough time to talk about it. But the good thing is that we're friends, and we're
friends
co-parenting.
Like civil or hey, let's hang out. We're friends.
No, not like let's hang out.
Let's go to the movies.
But I invite him to all my events. It's, we go to our kids' events together, or I see him there. He's married now. He's nice.
He's married now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about charity. Let's talk about your business endeavors.
Yes.
Which
so
would you
my
like to start
business
with?
endeavor,
Okay.
Drink Aid, which you've had it.
I've had it at your house.
Yes. So my family started a whole division. We were the first to start it, which is hangover prevention. Who would ever think that would be a category? It's a real category. It's very big. We're now in almost 50,000 stores.
Really?
With Drink Aid. We're in CVS's,
Oh, I didn't know that.
PM's, Ralph's,
When did you start
Bevmo's,
this?
all over the country. We started about 6.5 years ago, and it's now exploded.
Wow.
because ours is not just a hangover prevention. It's a vitamin supplement, has amino acids, milk thistle, B complexes. So it's great for your skin.
Do you take it the night before? What do you do?
You can take it when you drink. I take it every day just as a vitamin supplement. It's a shot.
Really?
Take it before I work out.
How's
We
it
have a
taste?
boost that has more energy. It's good. It tastes, like anything with vitamins. It's vitamin, but it works. Oh my gosh. I have friends that will say, let me try this, and they'll mix maybe a glass of wine, and then they'll have a beer. And for most people, I would give them a horrible headache the next day. All I can say is just try it because it works.
And how did you come
Works.
up with this chemical concoction?
My family did, and it was they have a minority stake in it. Our partner's sister had lupus, and in large amounts, it was helping her lupus, almost cure her lupus. I know it's very strange, but one of the side effects was
Did she get cured? No.
it was amazing. In large amounts, it was.
Is she okay?
Yes. Yes. I don't know if it completely cured it, but it certainly helped tremendously. And so the side effect was, and I don't know, it was a partner, they were just messing around. They drank it because they knew it was cleaning their liver, detoxing their liver, which of course, if you detox your liver, then the alcohol doesn't hit you the next day. So
should be
that's how
taking
they
this.
came up with the supplement. Interesting,
I
right?
should be taking this every night. Okay, so
Take it as a vitamin supplement.
no, I meant because I like to drink.
Well, that too then. Well, try it.
So, but
I'll
how
send
did you
you
come
some.
up? Okay, how did you come up with the
The name?
ingredients?
It's amino acids, milk thistle, and together it just
I mean, you're not
prevents
a
hangovers.
chemist. Like, do you just go to a
No,
chemist and
we
say,
had we had a chemist that came up with it. They came up with it,
But
and
you
we
came up with
bottled
the
it.
idea, though.
They gave us the idea. It was at a convention. It was at like a
Hmm.
spirits and water convention.
Gotcha.
And so where everyone meets, and they said this stuff really works. Of course, my family's not going to put their name on anything unless we,
So
know
you
that
all
it
just
works.
get shit faced and try it the next day and see
My
if it
brother
works?
did, and he said, "Holy smokes!" So if you had 4 drinks, you would have a shot of this, and then if you had one more, you'd take another shot. But for the most part,
How many years
you'll
does it?
wake up going, "What's different here?"
Well, how many years does it? Oh, not only do you not have a headache, you just feel good. That's interesting.
Yeah, you'll be ready for work.
Do you have any in your purse?
I'm going to send you some.
I'm gonna
Yes,
definitely.
it's amazing.
Now, let me ask you something. How many years does it take to turn a company profitable? I mean, when you start
At
up,
about, it takes about 6.5 years.
Really?
So we're right there.
and
We're
is that because
now
marketing, or where's
exploding.
the biggest cost gone to until now?
Well, you have to get the supplement right. I mean, that's trial and error too. So you taste it, and then you may need to, you may need another batch because this ingredient, and even if you go internationally, some ingredients, like if we were to go to the Middle East, they won't allow you to have aloe vera in it. So we have aloe vera.
Why?
I don't know. It just wait.
That's
So
an
we would
interesting
have
one.
to, yeah.
Huh?
Weird, right?
Aloe vera. I
Yeah,
would never think
which is
that.
great for your skin. That's why when you start taking this, it's also great for your skin. It detoxifies your body. There's a lot of benefits
So
to
you're
it.
in how many? So you're in 50,000 stores.
Almost 50,000, or
And who's-
roughly around that.
And who's your biggest account?
Bevmos, CVS,
Bevmo's
AMPMs,
your biggest account. I would assume that would make sense.
and CVS's all over the country. So
Every one of them.
We're in about, I think it's 2,800. So almost all of them.
Do you have like a non-compete clause, or can you go to Walgreens if you want?
No, we go anywhere we want.
Have you guys hit up Walgreens yet?
We will.
Mhm.
We're very close. We're exploding right now, and it takes about 6 years for a brand to explode. We're
And-
right there.
But you don't do
Because it
commercial.
works.
So, but where are you promoting it? There's not. I don't think it's.
Social media, Amazon. We have it in Amazon, GNCs. We got them. It's everywhere.
Commercials, radio commercials. Radio
No,
commercials
but
would be good.
we may now start that.
I think-
because we're right there. We're going through and we're discussing an ad campaign now
And
as we
is this
speak.
whose business? It's yours or your family's
It's
or
my
everyone's?
family's business.
Do you take like leadership in this product, or do your brothers also like who? What's your responsibility?
We all have. We're a family business, and over the years, there is probably not a business we haven't been in. Seriously, You talk about banking, hotels, casinos.
Dildos? Yeah, I don't think you've done that
We haven't done that yet.
Right, you said everything.
Yeah, almost everything.
Okay, well, just be specific.
Yeah, well, that's really.
But you never know what the future will hold.
You never know. You never know. Yeah, yeah. So where was I? You threw me through a loop there. No, but we each have our specialties.
Where are
we
your
work as a
offices?
family in Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is it, and where's
because
the
that's where my family's. That's why you're confused. I spent most of my life out here,
Right.
but my family is in Vegas and here. The homes in both places.
Where's is the offices for this
In Vegas.
with the factory, or is just everything is run out of an office and then there's different?
No, we have a factory out of Texas,
Okay.
but our offices are in Vegas. No.
Okay. Now let's talk about charity.
Yes, my charity, which I think you will love.
Okay. You have a
First of all, I'm an
foundation?
animal lover.
Okay.
I'm an ambassador, American Humane Association. So
I love
I'm an
that.
animal lover. And about 2 years ago, I presented this to Congress. And I met with them and said, listen, these school shootings since Columbine, there's been over 250 shootings around that. There's shootings we don't even know about.
That is scary because
That's
remember
the scary part.
Columbine was the biggest thing of the day. Today it's like, oh, there's another shooting.
Nothing's happened. That's what I don't want happening. Or big events.
Oh, I think I remember
what
this.
happened
Was this
at
about getting
Pulse
metal
nightclub.
detectors at every?
It's about having canines and their handler
Right.
paroling the outside and also the inside of it. Let's just say it's an event. It doesn't even have to be for schools. It could be for large events,
Academy Awards.
concerts. Yes.
I always think
there
about
should be,
that.
of
Like,
course.
I'm surprised. I mean, it's
Well, and their sense of smell over 50,000 times greater than what a human can do. So you can imagine if they can smell ammunition, gunpowder, imagine what they could do.
okay. So you go
It's-
to Congress, and what happens?
So they said, go back and do a grassroots campaign. So now, because they love the idea. I mean, it was Republicans and Democrats that loved it. It's not a
Well, how
Republican
did they
issue.
never think
It's
about
not
that
a,
before? Like, duh, you've dogs
That's
at
what
the
they all
airports.
said.
Why would you not have dogs at
That's
schools?
what they all said.
Okay.
So the light bulb went off, and the only thing is that it's expensive. I mean, it's not. It's something that the government has to look at.
Well, you can also outsource this. Like in the military has, people
Yes.
make ammunition. You could
Department
run
of
a company.
Defense.
You could have a company of canines that you got, whatever. I mean,
It's training
The
them
canine whisperer.
specifically for large events, but they do their job. They don't hesitate. You won't have a security guard that, oh, I don't know if I can go in or not, and then all those children were killed. Sad. These dogs don't hesitate. You have them do their job, they'll do it. That's it. And and they're allowed to search someone. They can get around those tricky Fourth Amendment rules. They're allowed to search.
huh.
So the dog can do its job and do it well. It just makes sense, doesn't it? It seems so, and it has its handler. And they can also be seen as kind of a school mascot. So it's not so intrusive like having metal detectors at school or,
Yeah.
That could happen for nightclubs. You could have them outside of a nightclub, for God's sake.
So
you could have
that-
them anywhere, concerts.
But so that's not your charity. That's your cause.
It's not my charity. It's my cause. It's what I believe in. And getting the grassroots campaign is having these conversations with you, getting it out there to the public. So it's you have to see it for what it is. It's pretty intense, but it's a solution. It's not the answer.
Okay, now tell me about your charity. Do you have a foundation? What's the?
Well, it's Maloof. Well, we have many charities we're involved in. Sports. It's not.
But aren't
one
you involved
foundation.
in a gay LGBT?
Yes, but that's lots of events that we just give to.
Oh, okay.
It's
For
not
some
a
reason, I thought that
foundation.
was something
We
specific.
give to about 100 different charities. Yeah.
What's your biggest or your most important to you?
Well, this one's my most important. I give a lot to the American Humane Association. I have in the past. I've done a lot. I'm an animal rights activist. Well, I believe in this project. So,
Totally off topic. Do you miss living in Beverly Park?
I think it was a clean start for me when I left because it was right after our divorce.
Why didn't you just stay? You just didn't want to be there.
That's too many memories. I think when you want to break. You want a clean break. I love where I'm living now.
What made you choose there?
Mulholland Estates.
Yeah, I didn't
And we're
want
not going to cover
to
that.
say. What made you choose another guard-gated community?
Because I like the guard gate. I like being in a guard gated community.
Interesting.
Yeah, I do. I think a lot of celebrities in there, though.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it brings a lot of traffic, which good traffic and bad traffic. I'm not talking about car traffic. I'm talking about foot traffic.
In the gated community?
Yeah. In other words, it's a lot of high visibility and a lot of high profile people.
Right.
So,
okay.
but I like being in a gated community.
Good.
Yeah.
So you're there to stay.
For a while.
Projects. And that's the last question I'll ask you. What projects do you have coming
I
up?
have about 3 to 4 major projects. And I can't really talk about them because I'm under NDAs, but they're phenomenal. I'll be back on your show to talk about it.
I love it. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to play a game before. Wait, we got to play a game before you
Shoot.
leave.
I was hoping I could get
we're gonna play a
away
game.
with
Okay,
that.
No, sorry, I couldn't think of a way to end this, but I think I found out. Okay, we're gonna play a little kill, fuck, marry. You know how to play, I'm assuming.
I do now.
Okay, good. So you're gonna tell me who you'd rather kill, who you'd rather fuck, and who you'd rather marry. Let's start with Camille Grammer.
She's cool.
Well, you have to fuck her or marry her.
I don't want to do either.
Well, you have a gun to your head.
All
You
right,
have
Mary.
Okay, Mary. Kim Richards.
I like them all, so I'm going to say
Well, I
Mary.
haven't finished the list yet.
I know there's one in there.
Lisa Vanderpump.
I don't know.
She's got a nice rack.
Yeah, she's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're marrying her or we're fucking her?
I can't really answer that one. This is a really.
That's a
I think I'm going
tie.
to pass on that one. Oh yeah,
Okay.
tie on that. All right.
Brandy Glanville.
Between kill and kill. No, just kidding. No, we're all good now. I'd say we pass on that
Stick
one.
the canine on her. Chew off her ass.
That's a good one.
Okay. All right, we got Brandy Yolanda.
I don't know her that well.
Joyce Sherrod. Who the fuck is that?
Oh.
Who is that?
She was on. I don't know her that well.
Skip. The Brandy was very funny. Eileen Davidson.
She's cool. Mary? I don't know.
Catherine
I don't know
Edwards.
her that well. Who?
Catherine Edwards. I don't know either.
I mean, I know of her, but she's
Lisa
not on
Rinna.
her. I like Lisa.
She's
She's
nice.
cool. Yeah.
Erica Jardy.
I like Erica. Cool.
Dorit.
Yes. I like her.
How about Paul?
Paul, my ex?
No, Paul Kemsley.
Oh.
Dorit's husband.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's funny. I like him.
Okay, what
He's
about
a
Paul?
character.
What about Paul, your husband? Now that you mentioned it.
No.
Oh, yeah, wait, hold on. You
said,
gotta answer
what?
this.
I have to answer that?
Kill, marry, or fuck.
Neither of those
You've
three.
got to choose one.
Well, I was already married to him. And I don't want to kill him because
Yeah,
he's
you
the
can't,
father of my
'cause-
kids.
Right.
So I guess I'm left with.
You gotta fuck him. Ugh.
This is really bad.
Okay, that was the answer. Okay, then we have two more.
I know this business too well.
We have Teddy Mellencamp.
I don't really know her that well. She's cool.
Okay.
Whatever.
Denise
Yeah.
Richards.
I like Denise. She's cool too. I don't have a problem with any of them except maybe Brandy occasionally.
Occasionally?
Yeah.
Do you have to see her?
We're friends now.
But do you... Oh, okay.
Yeah. But, yeah.
All right. Well, I think we've covered everything from dildos to fucking your ex-husband
Oh,
to...
my God.
Canines to hangovers. I think we're pretty good here. I think we're good. Did you have a nice time on this podcast?
Had a great time.
We're easygoing here.
Yeah.
We're not fussy.
Easy. Yeah,
We're
easy
easygoing.
breezy.
You don't want to talk about something, don't talk. We're no pressure. We're easygoing. We're fun here. Oh, yeah. Where can we find you?
Adrienne Maloof, verify on Twitter and Instagram.
You have a lot of followers?
Yes. Almost between the three of them, close to 1 million.
Really?
A little over 1 million. Yeah.
That's big.
That's big.
That's big
I
time.
think it's good.
That's very good. All
Years
right.
of building it up. It's work.
I think you deserve it.
job.
I think you deserve even more.
Oh, thank you.
I think you deserve everything you want in the world.
Well, thank you, Josh. And
On
I had
that
a great
note,
time. Thank you.
I adore you.
Likewise.
You look fantastic.
Thank you.
And
Shalom, my
Shalom.
friend.
I was just going to say that, but I was thinking I could come up with something different. Shalom.
Shalom.